enough about mom life. I think that was good for one day. Got a little deep.
Yeah.
We'll be talking about mom life a lot more on this podcast. To end the episode, this week there was unfortunately the trending topic currently, which is depressing. Somebody that was on the Ellen DeGeneres show for a very long time and came across as such like a bright light for so many people. Like, it's obvious that that person was just like such a positive person, such a happy person. His name,
Twitch.
yeah, Twitch. I guess that's not his actual real name, but that's his social media name. He unfortunately took his life. It's really sad to think about because, he was posting like 4 days ago, looking happy, put together. He has a family. He's leaving behind a wife. He's leaving behind 3 kids that, need to be raised, need to be nurtured. Like, when I first heard the news, I'll be honest, I had that approach where I was like, that is so selfish. And obviously that was my initial like thought. But after, a couple days of like seeing what everybody was saying about him and like reading different perspectives on that kind of situation, I don't really have a right to call somebody selfish. It triggers me just because he has kids and I have kids. And I just feel like when you have kids, when you make the decision to have kids, you have a commitment to them. And it's like a mandatory commitment. And I feel like people that aren't able to make that commitment, like, it's fucked up. So initially that was my thought. After obviously, sitting and thinking about it, I've never been in this man's shoes. And I can only imagine what it feels like for your thoughts to get to such a place where you feel like they need to be silenced. Because I've been in my head before and I've felt overwhelmed before. So I can only imagine what it feels like to actually get to that point. And I do have a lot of compassion and consideration for him and what he must have been going through. But it just goes to show that, like, stop comparing your life to people on the internet. Like, you have no fucking clue what is going on in their lives. You have no fucking clue if they're actually happy in their relationship. You have no fucking clue about anything.
We were just talking about this. You see what people want you to see.
Yeah.
You have to remember that, like, whether they're famous or not.
Yeah, it's just a highlight reel at the end of the day.
Got their own problems, no matter who they are or what problems they have, whether you think they're minimal or huge. Everyone's got their own problems.
Like, Lucas and I have literally been in like probably the worst fights of our life, and we're fine later that night, and we go out and we take a really good picture and I post it and we look like we're like the happiest people on the planet. Little do you know, I was like threatening to leave and packing my bags. Like, I mean, I am dramatic, like I said in the beginning of this episode, but like, you just don't have a fucking clue. And I don't know, Hollywood is something, if you do know me, which most of you don't, but if you do know me, then you would know I used to be obsessed with like celebrity, anything celebrity, Hollywood, LA. I wanted to move out to LA. I wanted to be an actress, be famous, all of that shit. Like, that was the dream.
Yeah.
After like having kids, and honestly, after Lucas's car accident, which I haven't mentioned yet, but my fiance did have a car accident 4 months ago and he almost lost his life, and we'll talk about that more in a future episode. But after that happened, I just got so much closer to God, and I saw life in a completely different perspective. And I was like, Hollywood might be exciting and fun and bougie, and I'm here for that. But like, there's something so dark about it, so fake, so just like not real, that I don't want my kids to be exposed to. Like, I don't want to live out there and live that life. Like, I want my kids to be like in a small town almost. I'm like, I want to live on like a farm in like my dream house, like something modern and bougie and cute. And I want to go out to dinners. I love like going out to fancy dinners, sitting courtside at a basketball game. Like, I'm here for it. But like, I just want my kids to like be friends with their best friends for like forever, like their little best friends that they grow up with.
Go play in the cul-de-sac.
Go play in the cul-de-sac or on the fucking farm, whatever it is. I don't
ride
know.
your pony.
Yeah. And like not like engage with all that bullshit that is like so dark, it seems like after the whole Balenciaga thing, I'm just like, what the fuck is going on in Hollywood? And like, why was nobody speaking up about that? Like, I'm just like, what the fuck is up with it? It's just weird.
Because they'll do anything for $1.
Yeah. And you know what? That is just not me. Like, the reason why I have tried to pursue social media for the last few years, by the way, inconsistently, that's why it hasn't gone anywhere. The reason why I want to do social media so bad, it's not because I want to be famous. It's because I literally want to build a career around being close with my family and giving them like as much attention as I possibly can, and not giving my all to like a job and then coming home on 20%, and that's the version they're getting of me, you know? Like, being able to do social media and live my life at the same time would just be a dream. And that's really why I pursue it. I'm so like not obsessed with the Hollywood world anymore. I mean, I'm here for all the drama and the entertainment, the reality TV. Don't get me wrong. But as far as everything else, like, I'm not about the money and all of that.
No, I totally agree. I'll watch all the Kardashian episodes and what have you, and I'll talk about it with you, but I don't need all that. It's okay.
You know what? I feel like we need, whenever like something trending comes up, like some reality TV show, like The Bachelor, Bachelorette or something, I think we need to make a point to like watch the episode and like talk about each episode, because I fucking live for reality TV. I watch The Bachelor, The Bachelor in Paradise, Love Island, Love is Blind, and when I'm watching those shows with Lucas, like, I don't stop talking. He's probably so annoyed, but I'm like, what the fuck? She did what? Oh my God. Like, I have so much to say. So I would love to just sit here and talk about some reality TV bullshit.
I'll talk some smack about reality TV.
It's so funny.
I'll do it. That sounds great.
You'd actually have to like take time to watch the show though.
I'll bring pizza.
Okay. Anyways, guys, this really concludes the end of episode 1. Like I said, this is a place of expression. We are here for all the emotions, all the feelings, all the loudness. Like, I'm here for it. And I just want this to be a place, a safe place for all my bad bitches.
So tell us what you want to hear. Tell us what you don't want to hear.
Let us know what you want to hear. Let us know what you enjoy. And also, like, if you want any advice, or you're just having like a little situation and you want to reach out and you want us to talk about it, feel free to connect with us on any platform: TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, at Gossip Committee. If you want to email us, thegossipcommittee@gmail.com. This is going to be so much fun. I'm so excited, and it's going to be really fun when like real life happens and I'm like, oh my God, I can't wait to talk about this on the podcast. And I'm literally like going the fuck off. And then the next day I regret it and I come on the podcast and I'm like, oh fuck, you guys, I made a little mistake. I shouldn't have said this.
Sorry.
It'll be entertaining for sure. And I'm so glad you're here.
Me too.
Make sure to tune in next time, and we'll talk to you later. Bye bye.
XOXO.